Hello everyone, Clark Towson here. I'm the CEO of INTJ Billing. In this video, I'd just like to announce that I'm writing a white paper. The white paper is titled Bitcoin Payments for Red Light Districts. So I had the idea this morning. I woke up and I thought to myself, I really think that I need to write a white paper based on what I'm doing. Um, to just put everything down on paper and make a video about it. So, I've only just started the white paper this morning, but I've just written the abstract and I've written, um, you know, the some of the sections of it. I haven't filled out all the sections yet, but I'd just like to go through in this video just the abstract and some of the sections that I have written uh, titles for, just so that you can see what is going to come. So this is a work in progress, and I'll be refining it as I go along. Probably won't be finished for a number of months, but I will make it available on my website, and I'll make a link available in a future video once it's completed. So really the goal of the white paper is for other entrepreneurs operating in around the world in other red light districts to be able to quickly and easily get themselves an understanding of what's involved in Bitcoin payments for sex workers, Bitcoin payments in red light districts, um, and yeah, for them to set up either independently as independent entrepreneurs, or to widen the scope of that and become their own payment company and employ other people to work with them as well. So, Bitcoin payments for red light districts. Abstract. Sex workers want to be paid by their clients in the fiat currency of the country that they're living and working in, and they want to be paid cash in hand. Now, due to the high risk nature of sex work, many banks and payment companies have exclusionary policies that discriminate against sex workers, and that includes almost all of the new cryptocurrency payment providers as well. And you could probably replace the word almost with all, right? But Bitcoin is for everyone, and that's the subject of all my videos, right? Bitcoin is for everyone. That includes sex workers. Now, Bitcoin has a property that makes it particularly useful for sex workers and for their clients, and that property is neutrality. Bitcoin is a politically neutral currency, and its Lightning Network payment rails in particular can be used very effectively by sex workers to accept money from their clients instantly. The problem, however, is many sex workers are not highly educated or knowledgeable about Bitcoin, and they need to be absolutely sure that they have received a legitimate payment for their services. The Bitcoin payment needs to be quickly converted to fiat currency and paid to the sex worker cash in hand. Now, this necessitates a quote unquote man in the middle approach, otherwise known as the trusted third party payment provider approach to the problem, to make the process quick, easy, and to take all complexity away from the sex worker. The sex worker need only know they've received a payment in Bitcoin and to pick it up as fiat currency at any Western Union outlet. The solution described in this white paper is relevant for any red light district in the world and can be used by an entrepreneur acting alone or as a part of setting up their own independent payments company to service sex workers and their clients. So some of the titles that I've got here: Introduction, BTC Pay Server and Ride the Lightning, creating Bitcoin hot wallets for the sex workers, creating HTML payments pages for the sex workers, know your customer and anti-money laundering requirements, obtaining the identification cards of sex workers, a client requests a Bitcoin hot wallet be set up for a particular worker, email templates, obtaining the logos of bars/brothels within the red light district, creating marketing flyers targeting sex workers, setting up an exchange page with prices, meeting with prominent bar and brothel owners before starting out the work, automating PDF invoices and payment notifications, Linux server considerations, converting Bitcoin received to fiat currency for direct payment to the sex worker as cash, setting up a centralized project page, creating text files containing the names of all the bars/brothels within the red light district, creating the directory names of all the bars/brothels, uploading the logos of each of the respective bars and brothels to each bar and brothels directory, customizing the BTC Pay invoices so each brothel's logo is visible along with the name of the respective sex worker that the payment is being made to, making yourself easily recognizable and easily contactable, the usefulness of QR codes, creating marketing plans, creating advertisements that target sex workers, programming languages used, PHP, HTML, Bash scripts, open sourcing all of your work, dealing with the regulator, a list of HTML forms used, languages other than English, the importance of Western Union as the fiat payment mechanism, the importance of CoinJar as the mechanism to convert Bitcoin received to fiat currency for yourself, for your business, setting up a temporary office in the red light district, dealing with sex workers who see you as a potential client, dealing with sex workers in general, dealing with the clients of sex workers, the need to use multiple chatting apps, the importance of email as a means of communication with clients, the importance of the telephone, humble telephone, as a means of communication with clients, why you need a printer, your Bitcoin float wallet, the importance of setting up your own YouTube channel, securing know your customer data by encrypting it and deleting the originals, functionality you will require, where to download all of INTJ Billing's scripts, creating your own website and open source downloads page. Dropzone is a very good method of uploading identification cards to your website. Adobe Spark is a fast method to create thumbnails for your YouTube videos. Hanging out in the red light district and observing the behavior of sex workers and their clients. Email notifications when a client sends Bitcoin to a sex worker. Creating a zip file of brothel logos. Creating a zip file of your advertising images. The best PHP script to use to display the logos of all the bars and brothels on your website. How to securely store the Bitcoin seed phrases of each sex worker. Innovation is difficult within this work area. So you can see, and you can hear, based on what I've had to say here, provided an abstract and I've provided the titles of all the information that I'm going to discuss within this white paper. There'll be a lot to unpack. There'll be a lot to go through for anyone else who wants to do what I'm doing. But I want to be sure that I leave a path behind me for other people to follow my work, to follow in my footsteps, to help create other leaders, new leaders, future leaders, to take what I've done, take this work, and to be able to apply it to other red light districts around the world. And I think to provide a framework for that is very, very important, right? Very important. I'm at the stage now where I've got to do a border run first to Cambodia on Friday. When I get back, it's time to go to Soi 6, set up my temporary office and start marketing to the sex workers there. So obviously there'll be some details in this white paper about that, how that goes as well. But I'm confident that I've done enough since I've been here to get things up to a level where I think that I can effectively start, if I had to launch, if it was legal to launch and do this in production, I think that I could do that now. So anyway, that's it for me today. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and yeah, look forward to this white paper. I will release it as soon as I can once I've finished working on it. Might be a couple of months away, but it's very important, right? That all of this is written down. There's this YouTube channel and the white paper and all the rest of my writings on my website. Okay, all the best, everyone. I'm Clark Towson, CEO of INTJ Billing.